This is our real life. This is like what goes on behind the scenes. I'm like, I need a ring light right now because the lighting is... And I have an appointment somewhere in like an hour that I have to be with the gift that I haven't gotten yet. Okay. Hi, my beauties. So many of you guys have asked me lots of questions about my hair, which products I use, which hair supplements do I take, and how to have healthy hair. I wanted to just dedicate a video just talking about my favorite products, my hair supplements that I use, and my favorite hot tools and hair routines. So hopefully you find this useful, and hopefully this answers many of your questions. Just got out of the shower, just kind of like towel drying my hair. I'm about to put on my 3 leave-in products that I'm like obsessed with. The first one is Cement Thermique, and this is by Kerastase, like a milky, kind of like creamy lotion, and I always start at the ends and I just work my way up, and I just kind of put it throughout, and I put the excess like at the top, and I just kind of run it throughout my hair and just make sure that I get it through the full length of my hair. The next thing that I put on is this Elixir Ultime. I've been using this forever. It's like a hair oil, and although I'm not a big fan of oil on the face, on the skin, I'm a huge proponent of it on the hair. And again, I take my hair and I start at the ends and I just kind of like work my way up. You know, because you don't want to get it too heavy at the crown of your head, because then it'll look like too greasy or be too heavy. So, watch, it smells so good. It smells nice, it makes it shiny, and it just makes it easier to just manage, because it just makes you able to run your fingers through your hair. Next is this Lotion Thermique Sublimitis, and this is by Kerastase. I love this. Spray it in everywhere, and then I just kind of comb it through. You should probably do all these in any order, but I just happen to go in that order. It's just, I'm a creature of habit. Brush it through, and then I'll start blow drying. Justin's waiting for me out there. We just got the kids to bed and we're about to watch our Netflix show, but I don't know if he's gonna last. Between me doing my hair and me doing my multiple step skincare routine, he'll probably be asleep by the time I get out there. It takes me a minute, but it's worth it. Self-care. And I love this feeling when you have like clean hair and it's just like, you can run your fingers through it and it's not all tangly, and it just feels like nice and hydrated and strong. That's how I know when products are good. That's why sometimes I'll use products, like there's some Orbea products that I use and I just don't like the way they make my hair feel. Like it doesn't feel like, you know, silky and smooth and strong, and if that's the case, I just stop using it. Just like with skincare products, if you don't notice results and improvement in your skin within a couple weeks, then you gotta try something else. But look at my skin. I put on all my products, you guys. I love this feeling. So clean hair, clean skin, all my products doing their thing. All right, let's blow dry. Okay, you guys, so I just did my like 8-step skincare routine. I put in all my leave-in products into my hair, clean skin, clean hair, actives that are gonna be hard at work while I sleep. Look at my skin, guys. See, it's glowing. I love this glow when you put on your skincare products. All my MDAiRE products are just soaking into my skin. I want you to be able to see it up close and personal, and then now I just have to blow dry my hair. Also, because everybody asks this, my eyebrows are microbladed, I have lash extensions, and my eyeliner is tattooed. And no, I don't have any, everybody always asks me if I have lip blush on my lips. I don't have anything on my lips except for Vobella, like a half a syringe of filler. And I don't have any blush or lip blush on my, or cheek blush tattooed on my cheeks. They're just naturally like this. I just rubbed it, so now it's even more red. Watch, if I rub this, this will go red too. I just have to juice because you guys ask me these questions all the time. There's no makeup on my skin at all. I know I look like I have makeup on when I get out of the shower, but that's all intentional. I'm high maintenance to be low maintenance. Tattooed eyeliner, microbladed brows, lash extensions, and my cheeks just get rosy because of the products that I use, but there's nothing on my face at all. Now my hair is all dry, and as you can see, it's pretty straight. My hair is naturally straight, so to get it to curl and hold a curl is my biggest challenge. Straightening it is no problem. Even when it dries, it just dries straight. But I'm going to go to bed now, and then when I wake up in the morning, then I'll go ahead and wand it and curl it and style it. When my hair is dry, I put a few more pumps of this Elixir Ultime by Kerastase, maybe 2 more pumps. And I just kind of work it through, like starting at the ends, and just kind of like work it through all the way up to like about here. And I like the ends of my bangs too, just kind of like to help with like split ends and stuff. So I put this oil on before I blow dry my hair and afterwards too. So my hair is nice and dry and straight, and then tomorrow morning when I wake up, I will curl it. And tomorrow I'm getting a spray tan because look, my spray tan's coming off. That's what happens when you use retinol and you do a non-UV spray tan. Let's see if Justin was able to stay up and wait for me. I took too long. Oh well, Kobe waited for me. Snuggle in Kobe. Kobe. So I just woke up. My hair is like all messy and crazy and straight, but now I just have to get my 2 kids off to school, and then I can wand my hair and style it and curl it and then go off to work. And then I'm working out with my trainer after work today, not before work, so I'll have to do this all over again, but it's dry and it's ready to be styled. So I have extensions. I wanted you guys to see before I curl it because it like kind of camouflages it more when it's curled. But sometimes I'll just wear my hair half up, half down. A lot of times I wear it like in a high pony or a messy bun or a bun. Sometimes do 2 French braids. And no matter how I have my hair, like you can never see my extensions, which is really, really nice. I do extensions for volume and length, and also because the extensions just hold the curls so much better than my naturally just like straight Swedish girl hair that like does not hold any curl at all. It's called MDAiRE, which is natural beaded rose extensions. It's like basically like braided into my own hair. So like here's my hair, and like the extensions, if you could see, they're like super hidden and they're like braided into my hair, and there's like a weft that goes all the way around my head. And so when my normal hair lays on top of my extension hair, it just like really blends, but it gives me a lot more, my hair looks crazy right now, it gives me a lot more volume and like length too. So like without extensions, my ponytail actually looks like this. I'll show you. Like if I had a ponytail, it probably would be like that, but with the extensions, like my ponytail's much fuller and thicker, and it holds curl longer, which is like a really important thing to me because I don't want to have to curl my hair every day. Like when I curl it, it'll last 3 days. I usually wash my hair every 3 days. See where the extensions are, like I don't have any like bald spots or like any trauma to my hair or my actual scalp. And it just makes life really easy. I'm all about convenience because, you know, my time's limited with my 2 kids. You know, I have a medical practice, my skincare line, which I formulate. So I'm the scientist and formulator for that line. Being with my 2 kids, I'm a very involved hands-on mom, and they're just like a full-time job, of course. So anything I can do to save time, extensions really help me save time as well. Eyelash extensions, hair extensions, microbladed brows, eyeliner, tattoo, literally like high maintenance to be low maintenance because I just rolled out of bed. Like I would not want to go out in public like this. I'm going to probably put myself together right now and do my 8-step face wash routine and my skincare regimen, put on my sunscreen, put on some eye makeup. But if I had to like leave like this, it would be fine. So I could just jump out of the pool or jump out of the ocean and just go. We always joke around, my friends and I, and say we're high maintenance to be low maintenance, but it helps. It really works. I'm about to wash my face, so I had to tie my hair up. But also when you look at like when patients come into my office and they report like hair loss or hair on their pillowcase when they wake up in the morning, or like coming out in like clumps in the shower, you always want to like look at the frontal scalp because this is like an indicator of how healthy your hair is. You can't have extensions if you have thin hair or hair that's breaking because the extensions have to have something to hold on to, whether healthy hair for that extensions to be on, because if they're pulling and your hair's not healthy, it'll just break off. I always just look at my front of my scalp to make sure that my hair, I don't have like a bunch of baby hairs or triangular alopecia. That's when you like start to lose hair here, or traction alopecia, which can happen when hair is pulled too tight. And then another thing is when you look at the part, you want to make sure, and this is how we examine our patients when patients come in complaining of hair loss or alopecia, you want to make sure that the part's not widened. You know, you want a thin little part when you separate your hair. If your part is starting to get widened and you're notice like you're losing hair, that's kind of the telltale sign that you're losing your hair. But if you can see the part small and narrow, this hair is healthy. And so that's kind of like the way I keep my own self in check and make sure that I'm taking my vitamins and my supplements and I'm not like nutrient deficient, because a lot of like vitamin and nutritional deficiencies, especially with many of of my patients are on Ozempic now, and you could see their hair is falling out. They're having triangular alopecia, or they're like balding like up here. They have the little baby hairs that are broken out. It happens also, telogen effluvium after having a baby. It happened with both of my pregnancies, 3 months after delivery. You lose a lot of your hair, but that's different. That's like something that's just transient. Your hair will grow back. But it's always good to like examine the crown of your scalp, your part, make sure it's not whitened. And then also you could do the hair pull test and just like take a clump of maybe like 20 hairs and pull through the whole straight here. I'll do it. Do the whole, it's called a hair pull test. And this is what we learn in derm residency. You want to make sure that no hairs are like coming out when you pull like from different like areas. So I haven't had any hair like come out. So if you do this or run your hands through, you're going to lose a couple hairs because your hair is naturally shed every day. But if you're getting like clumps full of it, then that's not good. So that's kind of how you can monitor that. And then I'll show you the supplements that I take for hair. I kind of rotate through different ones. And then I always get my labs checked. I'm always getting like a blood draw every 6 months because, you check things like your vitamin D levels, vitamin B12 levels. You can look at your thyroid, your complete metabolic panel, your CBC with diff, or your complete blood count with differential, because there's a lot of different things that can contribute to hair loss if you're losing hair. Thyroid abnormalities, certain anemias like pernicious anemia, iron deficiency, so you can get your iron levels checked. So I'm always looking at my labs, and I'm obsessed with like monitoring my labs, and I look at them every 6 months, because it's one thing to go to a doctor and get like a head to toe exam, but it's quite another to like look at your labs, because your labs don't lie, and it's just a physiologic assessment of all your organ systems, which can contribute to your hair, your skin, your nails, and so my hair grows really fast, and I wish it didn't grow so fast because I have to highlight it and like color it every 3 to 4 weeks. But my nails are strong. My nails grow fast. Of course, I have Gel X nails on my nails. But it's an indicator of your skin, hair, and nails are an outward representation of your health. And if something's not going right, if you're losing your hair, or your nails are brittle, or you're having any problems with those organ systems, then it may be something internally that's going on that you need to have a workup and appropriate management of. One more thing, hormones. So I've been on the same birth control pill since I was 18 years old, with the exception of 2 babies and breastfeeding both my kids. But my body does really well with this. It's called low estrogen. And I haven't reached menopause yet. I still have regular periods and all that good stuff. So I'm on this low estrogen. I've been on it since I was 18. I'm 46 now, so it's been a while. So I feel like my body's used to it. My doctor, who follows me closely, says that I should just stay on this for as long as possible, probably until I'm in my early 50s. But hormone irregularities and imbalances can also lead to hair loss. And I know a lot of people in the comments have said, 46 is still young and you haven't reached menopause yet. But regardless of where you are in age, people hit menopause or perimenopause at different ages and different stages of their life. But one of the manifestations of hormone fluctuations and irregularities can be hair loss or decreased hair density, widened part, traction or triangular alopecia. So just always be in tune with your body and any changes that are happening, and understand why these changes are happening so that you can change your diet, behavior, and lifestyle to accommodate those changes. These are my must-haves. I love this Olivia Garden larger round brush. The way that the holes are, it just really speeds up the drying process of my hair. I love Bioionic. A lot of you guys have asked me about my hair tools, what I use. I switch between this 1.25 inch barrel and the 1 inch barrel. I've been using this one a lot though, because I feel like it gives looser, more beach wave kind of curls, whereas the 1 inch gives like a little bit tighter curls, but they last a little bit longer. And then I'm obsessed with my Dyson blow dryer. I've had this one for like 3 years, and sometimes it'll blow a fuse if you're not careful or if you're not like in the right bathroom, but I love my Dyson. I can't like live without that. Sometimes when I travel, I take all this with me. As far as hair care products, I really love Oribe and Kerastase, and I kind of bounce between the two. I feel like my hair does better with Kerastase though, but I do love this Oribe one through Detangler, and I love this hairstyling shield as well. I really love this Kerastase elixir oil. It smells really good too. And then I love this like detangling, resurfacing, strengthening milk by Kerastase, the green one. And then I really love this spray. So it's kind of like a leave-in detangling blow dry mist. It also seals the cuticle and protects your hair. So this is kind of what I'm using right now. I do alternate these products every once in a while, but Oribe and Kerastase have been my favorite. And these tools, I don't really deviate from these. Hi, Bubba. Good morning. Good morning, sweet girl. You fell asleep, babe.
That's because you have a 10-step hair routine.
What's the 10-step hair?
Oh, nothing? He's surfing. You can walk to the montage now.
You can. At low tide.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for school, bud? Okay. What do you have, Kobu? What do you have? Okay, so I'm about to wand my hair. I did my skincare routine, my eye makeup, all the things, and I'm now gonna use the MDAiRE texturizing spray because I sprayed this in before I wand my hair because it makes my curls just stay a little bit longer. But then I actually do something weird because I don't want to inhale it, so I usually just spray it in my hair and then I run out of the room. Okay, so I don't know if that's like good to inhale that stuff, so I try not to. So I'm using my Bioionic 1.25 inch barrel. Do a few like run throughs like this to get it heated. Then I just go ahead and I just wand my hair. And I usually leave the end just like this. So I like my hair to be straight, then curled, and straight. So I only wand the middle portion of my hair because it just makes it really like loose, tousled, beach wavy kind of curls. And I just like that look. So I like when my hair is curled, I like the very like ends of my hair straight, like the last like, I don't know, 4 inches or so. And I just hold it here for, I don't know how many seconds, maybe like 20 seconds. And then I just let it go. And then I let the heat just kind of cool down. And I don't brush it out until my curls are cooled down. And I usually take a section about this big. And again, I just kind of like distribute the heat and run the wand through my hair a couple times before adding in. And then I leave the end piece straight and I just curl this part. So that's how I do it. And then I usually just do a middle part with my hair down with just beach waves, like loose beach waves. We live that beach life. We live on the beach, so the whole like wavy mermaid hair is kind of how everybody wears their hair around here. So that's how I do it. And I just let it go. And then I just do that all the way around. After I curl my hair, it's good for like 3 days, whether I wear it up or down. The only caveat is if I go to spin, because I get really sweaty in spin and there's no way I can like not wash my hair after spin. But I love that for like a cardio workout. I leave the proximal part straight, curl the middle section, and leave the end straight. And then I hold this for like 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. And then again, I just let the curls like have the heat dissipate first before I brush it out. So a texturizing spray, the MDAiRE texturizing spray, I usually spray that before I start curling my hair, and then afterwards I spray it in just to kind of like set it, and it does make the curl stay a little bit longer. I'll probably get 3 days worth out of this styling, and then sometimes in the morning I'll just wash like the front part of my bangs. I know I'm not supposed to call them bangs. Fringe, I guess is what it's called now. So I'll wash my fringe or the front part of my hair, you know, if I feel like I need like a little refresher. And then sometimes I'll just do a couple wands throughout my, oh, that's so satisfying, throughout my hair to kind of like touch it up. But for the most part, like after I curl this, it's good for like 3 days or maybe even 4 days, depending on like what workout I do. But today I'm gonna just lift with my trainer at the gym. I don't like get too sweaty during that, so it's not like I'm gonna have to wash my hair. But the extensions just like really save me time because extension hair holds the curl so much better than my natural hair. And when my natural hair is kind of like combined with the extension hair, it like just holds the curl so much easier, and it's just like effortless. So I can have my hair up, down, ponytail, parted in the middle with French braids, and like you can't see the extensions, and it's just really effortless and saves me time. So I'm half curled, half straight now, watching the times. I don't want to be late for work. There you go. I do this side, I actually hold the wand a different way and I go this way. So, and then sometimes you can like alternate. You can curl one way and then the other way to kind of like make it look less uniform, and it just like blends together really well that way. but I always hold it down when I'm curling the right side of my hair and up when I'm curling the left side of my hair. And then again, I just kind of like, oh no, this one got caught. Ooh, ooh, okay. I might have to redo that one. But let's keep moving because time is ticking and I can't be late for work. Okay. So remember on this side, I like wanted it this way, but this way I have to hold the curling iron down this way. And this Bioionic, I really, really like it. My hairstylist recommended it because it's supposed to be using some like ionic technology, so it's like safer for your hair. And then of course, never touch it with your skin. There's like a little end piece here that protects you from like burning yourself. And the Bioionic has really good hot tools. Like I said, I have a 1-inch barrel too, and sometimes when I want like tighter curls, or if I want them to stay a little bit longer than a couple days, I'll use that one. But for the most part, I like this 1.25 centimeter barrel. Good. Let's keep going. So my natural hair color is not blonde. I was blonde when I was a baby, but my natural hair color is dark. And my hair grows really, really fast because I take so many supplements and everything. So my hair grows fast, so I have to get it colored like every 3 to 4 weeks. Otherwise, I'll have like black roots and blonde hair, which isn't my look. So I usually will get highlights and I'll get it lifted in color. So I'll get my hair bleached pretty much and then highlighted with foils like every other time. And then they usually use a toner because my hair tends to be more warm. So I like it icy blonde, and that's actually like kind of hard to achieve, and it's like hard on your hair too. I usually go from being brunette to blonde, and then they'll highlight, pieces and sections every other time. And then they put a toner in it so that I don't get too warm or like orangey with like warm tones, and it keeps it more like white, purplish, icy blonde. So, I go in almost like once a month for just color alone. And then for my move up, for my extensions, I don't know why that keeps getting caught. Probably because I'm doing this using a camera, not a mirror. Oh my gosh, I have to hop this. Is it salvageable? Okay, I think that's still okay. So yeah, so I have to color my hair like almost once a month because it grows so fast, and I hate having like these like dark roots that don't match my light colored hair. So I almost wish my hair didn't grow so fast so I wouldn't have to color it as much. But they're really great at like, I don't have, knock on wood, but I don't have any breakage or I don't have any split ends. My hair is super healthy despite the fact that it lifts in such a high, level in color. It goes from brown to blonde and then like icy blonde on top of that with like highlights and a little bit of lowlights. And then they use a toner too. And I love it because when I leave the salon, it's like this icy bright bluish blonde, and then as time goes on it kind of goes back to the default of being like a warmer like undertone with like almost like orangey. My hairstylist gets mad when I use the word orange. She says warm, so you want it cool, not warm. It is high maintenance, but every time I go and I get my hair done, I just go in with like my laptop and I just get a bunch of work done, so it's fine. After I'm done with these curls and the heat dissipates from the curls and they cool down, then I kind of spray it one more time with my texturizing Orbe spray, and then I kind of rake it out. I like brush it out with my hands, or I'll use a brush too. Okay, it's all done. So now that was my last one. And again, I like hold my breath when I use this because I don't know if this is aerosolized and bad for you to inhale, but who wants to take a chance? So I've done that like my whole life. So even in college when I'd spray my hair, I'd like hold my breath and run out the room. It's just my thing. So this dry texturizing spray by Orbe, I'll just kind of like hold my breath. I hold my breath. I can hold my breath for a long time. So I'll just let them dry. I'm still not breathing. I'm gonna exit the room and then come back and comb it out. So I've already done a video on YouTube on my favorite hair supplements and healthy supplements for hair growth, but here are a few that I'm taking now. So I love the Symbiotica vitamin B12 and B6. Vitamin B complex is really helpful for hair growth and overall hair health. And so after that, sometimes I use my vitamin D3, K2, CoQ10. CoQ10 also has been shown to increase healthy hair and hair anagen phase growth, and it also decreases inflammation around the hair follicle, so I'd be sure to take this. I love most of the Symbiotica products. I'm friends with the founder, and I feel that they use really key ingredients, and they have very pure and very clean products. Because it's in a sublingual kind of dropper, the bioavailability is more readily available and gets absorbed through the mucosal surface into the circulatory system and goes right to your hair follicles or your skin, hair, nails, and organ systems with better bioavailability. Also, in another dropper that you basically just squirt this sublingually under the tongue is the vitamin B12 and B6 and B12 complex and B6 complex, as well as some of the other vitamin D vitamins, is really important for overall healthy hair, skin, and nails, especially for hair growth. And so it helps produce increased circulation to the hair follicle, where the hair shaft originates and grows from, keratin synthesis, collagen synthesis, and all the things that provide healthy hair growth, and also promote more hair follicles being in the anagen versus the catagen and telogen phase in hair growth, which promotes a higher density of healthy hair. I also take a multivitamin. Right now I'm taking the ancient multivitamins for women, but multivitamins contain some of the key actives and vitamins, antioxidants, and minerals that will also help promote healthy hair and hair growth. Nutrafol is another good one. I don't personally use it, but I have a lot of patients who have had a great response to it. Keep in mind with hair supplements, you have to wait at least 3 to 6 months to assess if you're responding to it or not, because it does take a while. True Niagen is one of my favorites. This one has a lot of data and research supporting its effects on mitochondrial health. The mitochondria is an organelle that exists within the cell that's the powerhouse and where ATP is formulated inside the cell, and healthy mitochondrial function has been proven to show to increase hair, skin, and nail health as well. So I take this every day. Vitamin C, this is a Symbiotica 1-2, which is an easy tear off pouch, and you could just like drink it. You usually want to take it with a meal. Vitamin C is important topically on our skin, but it's also important to adjust for bioavailability through the GI tract to have healthy hair growth as well. Vitamin C is an important cofactor in the collagen synthesis pathway and has many other numerous effects for promoting healthy hair and increased hair density. Zinc is also a really key component mineral for overall healthy hair, and of course I like the Symbiotica zinc complex, but again, doesn't have to be Symbiotica. Any well-resourced clean product that you can get, or if you have some of your favorites, these are just some of the key vitamins and minerals and antioxidants that I feel are important for overall hair health, hair growth, and increased hair density. So I hope that makes sense, you guys, and these are some of my favorites. I take these like almost every day, usually every day. Okay guys, so now my hair is all curled and my curls are cooled down. So now I'm gonna kind of just rake it out, and I usually just use my hands, and sometimes I use a brush too. But actually, yeah, let me use a brush. Okay, so now I'm just brushing it all out. So that is my hair routine. Pretty simple actually, I think. So I'll just go into the office, and then sometimes, you know, throughout the day, I'll have my hair up or down. Sometimes I have to put it up or put it in a ponytail, like if I do surgery or some laser cases and I don't want my hair in my face, I could just, you know, but it goes from down, up, pretty effortlessly with minimal work. So I'm about to go into clinic and see my patients right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is a useful hair video for you guys. I just get a lot of comments and questions on like my hair routine and what products I use. So I hope you find this useful, and love hanging out with you guys. I love these vlog style videos because I feel like we're just hanging out. All right, you're my tribe. I love you guys so much.